to another episode of Cooking Question. First question. Without making meat using the information for yourself, hashtag not sponsored, not doing kickback or anything. It's just easy for me to order some meal delivery kit and make food. And then I order this show so that I make sure to actually eat the show also helps me make sure to eat a vegetable at least once a week. It's things to forget to eat. So, I'm actually just talking to myself right now. And any future viewers who want to be seen in the future, and I'm going to have a seat here, adjust the camera, and get started. I think it's so fun for you and some fruit and the vegetables. Get that bag open. Now, what we're going to do first here is I'm going to finish some scallions. So I said the bag of scallions. Now, I've said before, and I'll say it again. Hello Fresh and also for competitive every plate, they say that they're 100% recyclable. That's not true. Like, you'd have to go back to a store and find a special recycling place to recycle clear plastic. You can't do that in your home recycling. Hey, got some viewers. Not showing much the audio, muffled, and really quiet. Okay, let me change headphones here. Beep, 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 beep.
Do I sound better? I really hope I sound better. Oh, sweet. Pirate Monkey NZ. Hey, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. So I was just saying that the plastics in HelloFresh meals aren't truly recyclable. They're clear plastics, kinds that you'd have to go to a special facility or to a store to be able to recycle. You can't really do that on your own at home. Plus, sometimes there's stickers stuck to them. You just can't recycle them. It's misleading advertising to say that it's completely recyclable. Putting up some scallions here. I'm gonna wash them up first here. Got ourselves 2 stalks of scallions. Going to be some good eating. All right, now to finally cut them. See, I never remember the names of knives, so I keep a list in my cabinet here. I'm going to use the paring knife, perfect for fruits and vegetables. Here we go. See if I can do a little. Oh no, too far? Alright. Cutting up the scallions. There we go. Got off this nasty little head here. Now, if I had a lot more effort, a lot more energy, I would take these and plant them and grow some more scallions. I don't have that kind of energy. So, Pirate Monkeys NZ and Solstice Winter, how are you two doing tonight? Or at least tonight local. I only know one of your time zones. So, Now, normally you're supposed to separate the whites and the greens. Now, I'm not going to do that. I like putting them in both at the same time. The reason for that is one, it's just easier for me that way. And two, there is a gradient. It's just doesn't go white, suddenly green. It just kind of turns into green. Pirate Monkeys says, not bad yourself. Oh, I'm doing great. I have people here to talk to, making a delicious meal. It is a great day. Solstice Winter says, pretty good here. Puppies are snuggling today. Ah, yes, it is a good day for puppy snuggles. Any day is a good day for puppy snuggles. I am glad the puppies are snuggling. All right, so I would also be quartering the lime. I do not like limes, so I'm not going to use it. I'm going to set it aside and give it to a friend later. All right, now it's time to heat some water. So you need 3/4 cup of water in a small pot. Reorganize my kitchen a little bit. Keeping the small pots closer to me. Also helps if I get the measuring cups. All right. Got our 3/4 cup of water. And put some rice in with that. Now, I'm supposed to put the rice in first, but you know me, I forget to do things. Now, this is 1/2 cup of rice. So that fits into the, 1 to 2 part almost, just barely. Now, what you could do is stir the rice. And I do that sometimes, stir the rice, wash the rice. And I do that sometimes, not going to do that tonight. It is not necessary. It does help make it better, but if you haven't already been doing it, no reason to start doing it now. All right, so we're going to start out with it on a high temperature. And then when it starts boiling over, you want to turn down the temperature, put a lid on it. In the meantime, I'm going to get a large pan out. Now, I wish I'd remembered to get the pan out before I started streaming, but it's way over here. But that's life with ADHD. You forget to do things. It's okay. All right. Olive oil. Mine's extra virgin. Now, the thing about extra virgin olive oil is that there's no way to really tell if it's actually olive oil or if it's counterfeit olive oil. There is a huge market for counterfeit olive oil. It's really weird. If you'd like to know more, remind me later to post a link about it to the Discord. Or come up to me later and ask, and I'll send you the link. But yeah, apparently it's really easy to get to make counterfeit olive oil. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the ground pork. This is one of the faster recipes. Just going to cut it open over the sink so that if some of the juices drool out and drool right into the sink. There we be. And of course, this is also where we will be washing our hands and where the dishes will be cleaned. I'm going to put that right in. Oh yeah, washing the hands. So apparently, George Santos was voted off of Congress today, and that's hilarious. Now the question is, will his constituents vote in somebody even worse? That's something I'm worried about. But what you going to do? Because I don't live in the district. I have no way of influencing that vote. So going to let this cook. We're going to beat that up into pieces. Here we go. Oh, rice. Right. Got to put a lid on it. Putting that down and putting a lid on it. Now, at the same time, George Santos has been voted off of Congress. The United Nations has issued a report saying that we are in even more critical drought conditions than even before. So, yeah, it is very much 45 seconds to midnight here. Like that REM song. It's the end of the world, and we know it. And I feel fine. I'll have existential crisis later, perhaps, but not tonight. Tonight, going to have good food and good friends. Get that into some smaller pieces. Sorry, I can't zoom in on you here. I can't zoom in for you here, but I am just making the ground pork into smaller pieces. Probably, politicians aren't known for being great with ethics. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Solstice. All right, once the pork is cooked through, that should be in a couple more minutes. Oh, I have not been following closely. What did Mr. Santos do upset the others? What hasn't he done? Though I would have to look up in more detail because I forgot what he's done separated from what other members of the House have done. I can just look right now. We live in the future. Here we go. Conspiracy, wiretapping, stealing people's identities, making charges on his own donors' credit cards without their uh, authorization, identity theft. What is aggravated identity theft? I don't know. Credit card fraud. I think I already said that one. False statements. No, I didn't say that one. I said wire fraud. So yeah, he stole from rich people, and so he got trouble with rich people. Yeah, it's too bad they didn't get him for, harming the general public, harming his constituents, harming the world. No. They got him for stealing money from rich people. Kind of like what happened to Pharma Bro. Y'all remember Pharma Bro? Didn't go to jail for jacking up the prices of insulin. Went to jail for stealing money from rich people. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And while I believe that jail should be abolished and the criminal justice system completely changed, I do want him put away until we can get him into proper counseling and fix that criminal justice system. Because the criminal justice system is not just. What do I know? Parrot Monkey says, sounds about right. Solstice Winter says, Al Capone was caught for tax fraud. Yes, he was. And I believe he died in jail because of syphilis. Jail, prison, I think he was in prison. And he died in prison from syphilis. Just got to take the petty victory and make it work for you. That is true. That is true. Sometimes that's all you get. And I'm glad that he was, caught and kicked off. Wish more would happen to him. It's like you serve your time as a member of Congress, then immediately go to jail. That should be the next step for all federal politicians. You serve, you go to jail. Got my hands on a little mini fridge, a mini fridge, a soda fridge. It is literally a soda fridge. Makes it easier to why wait? Surely they could put their votes in from the cells. Uh at least for the president, I believe they would need to be impeached first. But they probably could vote from the cells for members of Congress. Hashtag not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. I don't actually know. If you want to know, ask a lawyer or a political scientist. I didn't major in poli sci either. My degree is in gender studies, not political science. Rice is ready. Or at least rice cook's ready. I should actually check it. Make sure it's not too all watery. And ooh, the meat looks ready now. Let's just check out this bigger piece. Oh yeah. Yeah, that will do. Alright. The meat is cooked through. The rice, oh that's perfectly done for the rice. You'll get to see in a few minutes. But first, gonna pour in. Scoop in the scallions. That's it. Now, I forgot about the cabbage. Got to rinse out the cabbage. At least the cabbage is pre-cut. Get some rinsing done. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to rinse it earlier and forgot was to help let the water settle and then shake it out one more time, because water and grease don't mix. But it's a very small amount of both, and it's not directly over an open flame. So whatever splashes won't be like a turkey fryer fire. There we go. That's nice. Plus, there's a fire extinguisher right there. You can't see it, but it's right there. Is this a pre-portioned meal kit? Yes, it is. So I do modify it so that it's better. Because, and forgive me for this, it's designed for white people. So it's usually bland. Like, it has flavor. It'll take you to Flavor Town. But I kick it up a notch. It doesn't take you to Flavor. It takes you to, like, Flavor Village. I kick it up to Flavor Town. Sometimes Flavor City. All right, let that cook a little bit. Boop. While that tenderizes, gotta get the hoisin, the chili sauce, sweet soy glaze. All right, hoisin, here we go. Now, also with these recipes, these are things you can replicate at home. So if you ever want to know what the recipe is, just let me know, and I'll send you a copy of the recipe, including my edits to it. Because my edits make it better. Yeah. Get that hoisin in there. All right. Now, this is specifically sweet Thai chili sauce. So, you could use any chili sauce. They sent sweet Thai chili sauce, so I would recommend using sweet Thai chili sauce. Get that in there. And don't worry, I'm going to be stirring it up in a minute. Now, want to be careful with the sweet soy glaze. They say 2.5 tablespoons. You can go over. You can go under. You can do whatever you like. It's your food. I'm going to go a little bit over because, you know, it's as much an art as it is a science. 1, 2, 3. Got about 2 more tablespoons left in there. Might add that in, might not. We'll see. All right, let's stir this up. Oh, yeah. Now, HelloFresh and EveryPlate, and probably the rest, I've only experienced those two, they will often suggest that you put in salt and pepper. And they'll say it for like every step. And like, we don't need that much salt and pepper in our lives. Come on. It is a flavor enhancer, but it also deadens the taste buds. So you got to be careful with it. Do not go overboard. So I've actually ignored every step that said add in salt so far. And that's been all but one of the steps that said add salt. So yeah, not doing that yet. Now would be the time where I would put in juice from the lemon, from the lime. Don't like limes, not going to do that. Now I'm going to add in some salt and pepper. Just a little bit. Don't want to overdo it. Now I use sea salt. Why do I use sea salt? The granules are bigger and it tastes better. Oh yeah. Let's Let's get some pepper up in this. Mix that in. All right, now let's kick it up a notch. Go ahead and get a little bit of thyme and oregano. Recipe does not call for these, but they're delicious. Just put them the fuck in. Oh, I probably shouldn't swear. Oh, too bad. I already did. And do I have any rosemary left? Or did I use the last of it? Some parsley, cayenne. Cumin, paprika, sage. I do want some sage. Ah, rosemary. I'm gonna put in some sage and rosemary. There we go. All right. Stir that in. Turn off the heat. Oh, I wish y'all could smell this now. It smells good. Oh, it smells wonderful. Look at that. Look at that. That is fine eating right there. One day when I have you over, you're gonna try this. You're gonna say, Justin, that's some fine eating. This is one of the simpler recipes. And sometimes you just need to do a simple recipe. Simple recipes are nice. All right. Get that rice. Put some of that into a bowl. So this is specifically for 2 servings. They send sizes of 2 and 4 servings. I'm going to put the rest into a bowl and plastic wrap it for tomorrow because I haven't washed my Tupperware yet. Oh no, I did wash my Tupperware. I put in my Tupperware instead. That would be smart. Breakfast tomorrow. Oh yeah. All right. So, there we go. Still see the steam rising from it. All right. Adjust the camera back down. Oh yeah. All right. Let's see how we did. You know the weird thing about being a human? You just instinctively blow on food. But sometimes, like, you'll blow on your ice cream. Because the ice cream is also very temperature. So you automatically blow on it. But your brain goes, it's a temperature. It doesn't go, it's hot or it's cold. It just goes, temperature, adjust it. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah. Hot. Should have blown on that. Mm. I overdid it on the sage a little bit. It's not bad. Just did a little more sage than I like. But hey, it's still wonderful. Mm. Tastes like worth the burnt tongue? Yes, it is. It tastes like you have this restaurant that you love going to, and you made a new friend, and you want to take them to this restaurant, and you sit down, and the waiter knows you because you've been going to this restaurant since you were a child, and they ask you if you want your usual, and you say yes, please, and your friend's like, "What's that?" And you tell them, and then they try some food, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is good. I wish I knew about this restaurant earlier." That's what it tastes like. Sharing your favorite restaurant that you've been going to a long time with a new friend. Mm. Oh yeah. Mm. This is happiness. Mm. So that's what we made today: Mushu pork bowls. Now I'm going to tell you what is on the menu for next week. Hold on. There's a cafe here that is like that for me, but it recently changed owners and all the old staff is gone. It's not the same anymore. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. So I used to work retail, and specifically at Office Max. It doesn't exist anymore. So after work, some friends of mine and I, we would go to Doolittle's Air Cafe, and that's where we'd go. It was great. We loved it. Doolittle's Air Cafe changed to I think it's Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill now, and we didn't like it. Um, the atmosphere changed, the staff changed, the menu was mostly the same, but like it just wasn't the same. It was a different vibe. It was just all off. And while change is good, some things need to stay the same for some people. Just so that you have that sense of comfort. So yeah, I totally feel you there, Solstice Winter. I feel for you. It's upsetting when that happens. Next week. Next week's options. So I'm going to tell you what they are now. And if I'm on the ball, I'm going to also put it on the Discord and get it up on my Patreon and Ko-Fi if I'm on the ball. But you can vote now if you so choose. Push the button. Here you go. The options will be pork bulgogi bowls, pardon me, or honey butter glazed pork chops. Those are the options for Friday, December 8th. Feel free to tell me now, since it's just the two of you, what you would vote for. And we'll see what it becomes. We'll see what it ends up being, what I vote for. Come on, brain. All right, Monkey NZ says bulgogi is pretty good. Solstice Winter says they both sound amazing. All right. So currently, bulgogi is in the lead. We'll see what happens. Mm. All right, my friends, thank you for joining me tonight. I really appreciate you here. Feel free to join in on the Discord. I can second bulgogi. Awesome sauce. That is so seconded. All right. You keep safe as well. Feel free to join Discord. We have Discordy things happening. If you're able to, become a patron on Patreon or Ko-Fi. Help me afford to keep getting these meal kits while I'm trying to pay the bills. Living is expensive. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a wonderful night.